welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age The Veilguard Blind. I'm your host, Lisanne Faye, and... well, let's go meet a contact, I guess. No, don't need to change the party. We're all good.
Rook, I presume.
The Butcher!
There's no need for that. Treviso is the trap, not this meeting. Please.
Okay, then.
So tense. I promise, I'll signal when it's time to fight.
Your eyes are creepy.
Strange way to ambush someone.
I don't have to ambush anyone. You think I couldn't just march on the crows? Scattered on town flock to me. I have the soldiers to raise your casino and every inch of this city.
But I'll bet there's no profit in actually winning.
There's money being made by the occupation. But not by me. I said Treviso was the trap, and I meant it. The Jewel of Antiva. She sings even while caged. Such purity in every stone. It's trapped my heart. I love this city.
So... you know, I may be a little stoic on this.
You expect me to believe the Butcher of Treviso?
I butcher lying cattle. They don't deserve what they have. You know there are traitors here. They ransom their own city. Literal gods stalk the land, but these filth worship their own purses. But you're different.
Oh boy.
You and the crows stay true to your roles. It means something when you die, and even more when you kill. You're as much a work of art as this city. And you want a secret from me.
Well, you are the one who arranged this meeting. Well, you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the first one would help. So I may as well cut to the chase. He knows why I'm here.
You're not an end-of-the-world type. Are you with the gods or not?
The gods, they give strength. But all they ask in return is everything. I can feel their corruption. I can hear their whispers. They're calling for a ritual. If I give in, I'll know where you need to go. But I will lose my jewel. My city! So... you live in a casino. Let us make a game of this. I will become what the gods want. Welcome their whispers. Meet me and show me if the crows deserve my city.
Well... great. Am I gonna have to fight you alone? Oh, please don't. Cool. Great. Wonderful. We're gonna do that. Some of that. And...
Butcher was our contact, and he's letting himself fall to the flight? Let's finish them off. We need to go after the Butcher. So the Butcher wants us to prove we're worthy of saving Treviso. That's what's happening.
I thought he was given into whatever the gods were doing.
Well, it's a little more complicated than that. At least no one was here. Alright, except the cat. Okay, that's not the way out. This is. I don't have time to put every cat on the way. Oh my gosh, this is gonna kill me.
Everyone's acting like normal, like the Butcher hasn't gone nuts.
They're on Tom. They don't ask questions.
Safer to keep your head down, I guess.
I'll wait among the drowned.
I see what you need. Prove you deserve it.
Hear the shift in his voice? He's changing.
Yeah.
My city, my Treviso. Will not abandon you to the traitors who gave you to me.
Interesting. It is, I think, interesting, like, how this has turned out.
There's the Butcher. He's a Reaver and fighting his own Antom.
That thing cannot answer questions.
We have to hope he's still in there.
Indeed. Okay, well, I'm happy to let him fight his own.
It's about to get fun.
I see you, Rook, and I see the ritual. Match me, fight me, win this city.
Okay, so bugger. Damn it!
Thanks, Lucanus.
Okay.
This is the power the gods give.
Butcher! Where is the ritual?
Okay. Okay. Ah, crap.
Final ritual. Use it, Joel.
There's nothing left.
I see Tearstone Island. The ritual. Tearstone Island.
Good.
There we go.
Oh my god.
He's gone. And he named the ritual site Tearstone Island.
Huh. An Antom who kept his word. Guess Treviso really rubbed off on him.
That was the trade he wanted. I don't feel good about this, so...
He got the death he wanted. Good trade, I guess. And he gave us the information we came for.
Yes, truly the Butcher was a paragon of honor and virtue, and we are all devastated to see him go.
Are you kidding me?
Eventually.
And now you have a location for your final pointless confrontation. The gods are at Tearstone Island. Isn't that what you wanted? A chance to die a hero's death? So go. Leave Treviso to those who deserve it.
Yeah, of course.
The Butcher did warn us about a traitor. Didn't get a chance to name them, though. Thanks for confirming that for us, Evenchi.
Given how much that man talked, I'm shocked he actually kept his mouth shut.
You sold Treviso out to the Antam.
I did what was best for Treviso. Who else would have done what was necessary? That troop of fools in the casino? They would have provoked the Antam to slaughter, the kind they carried out in every other Antivan city they crossed. I gave them the crows, so they would not take the rest of the city. I gave them an inch, so they would not take a mile.
Yeah, how's that working out for you?
How are the Antam holding up their end of the bargain, Governor? Not too well, from what I've seen. And now they're working with the gods. You didn't prevent a slaughter. You just postponed it.
If you hadn't killed the Butcher...
Someone else would have. He decided he wasn't their pawn anymore. The gods would have killed him. And then you would be ruled by someone much, much worse.
You should have been a politician, Rook. Instead of, well, whatever it is you are besides an annoyance. But this city is mine.
No.
We need a real leader. You know who else wants a leader? The Antam. And if someone plays the role they want, they are very accepting.
Please.
They also understand
Bianco,
that bringing
I've got it
order to
monologuing.
Treviso requires the purging of disruptive elements that cause nothing but chaos. So go to Tearstone Island. Have your little showdown with the gods, fight your pointless battle, and leave the city to me.
Jacobus is probably gonna kill him, isn't he?
It makes sense now. Every decision they made shows it.
The other officials, of course, know nothing.
Of course. I'm surprised they even remember the governor's name.
I take it you heard? The Butcher's dead.
And in his place is the traitor we knew was lurking. And the Antam fell in line?
Evenchi is apparently playing the role they want.
The governor has given them a clear purpose. They were more cunning than I thought.
To be honest, it's like, yeah, he was kind of smarmy, but in the way that, like, any politician is smarmy. So that was this one I didn't see coming as much. Like, Ilaria was very, very blatant in front of me.
If only we'd figured out it was Evenchi before all this started.
I wish the same. But regret does neither of us good.
We knew someone had delivered Treviso to the Butcher. You brought us their name.
The hand that leashed Treviso. The Butcher was the mouth, but the hand was Evenchi all along. They think they have the power in the Antam, and a network doing their will.
But we have the face of our enemy.
Evenchi will be hiding, so we will hound their Antam and make them desperate.
When the governors show themselves again, we end this.
Fair. So, any sense of this?
Evenchi keeps talking about restoring order and rebuilding Treviso. But what then?
I believe the good governor's plan was to risk the city to try and claim the nation. If the Antam beheaded the crows, who would merchant princes hire? Who would invaders fear?
As if the Antam would fill that role. This was a bookkeeper's angry grab at power.
So, any sense
When Evenchi left, they made it sound like they were planning something.
I suspect it will be about restoring order as they see it, and that the crows will be first on their list.
Whatever the good governor's intent, we'll end it.
Yeah. Alright, so what about...
You're not concerned the gods will send the Antam more support?
The gods might come for us, but they're coming for everyone. I believe you are crafting the answer to that, and we will help as we can.
There?
We'll stop Evenchi.
The gods. Did you learn where they will be?
Yep.
Tearstone Island. Evenchi confirmed it before they left.
We know the time to face Elgernon and Gillanane approaches, but it will not take us long to find Evenchi.
You have been our ally through all this. It would be an honor to have your help against the governor again.
Sure.
We'll let you know when we'll make our move. And after that, Treviso will be free.
Yay, final faction quests. For the love of Treviso! Alright. Ooh. Yay! The Blight Corrupted Butcher revealed Tearstone Island as the location of the god's next ritual. He is dead, but Governor Evenchi declared themselves the one who betrayed Treviso to the Antam. Now Evenchi controls the Antam, and the crows must fight harder than ever to depose the corrupt governor. I know, I'm not actually going to change, I'm just curious. So, more mana generation. Each arcane bomb on an enemy reduces their outgoing damage by 10%. Wow.
I need to get the team around the table and talk about what's next.
Indeed. And level 50. Maximum level reached. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Okay. I suppose on the upside means I don't have to stress as much about figuring out what my next choices are going to be. Projectile ability grants rally party. Don't really care. Staff, no. Projectile. Now deal critical damage. Yeah, sure. Alright. Max level. Just to pull that off the list. Alright. Cool. Yakubus is totally gonna be the one to kill him. I can see it now. Alright. I'm going through the Alluvion because this is right by the Sprite Wisp Merchant that I need. Come on. Thanks, Tosh.
The butcher was messed up.
He
Yeah.
turned himself inside out. That is not right.
No, I mean... it's Antom crap. The butcher was out from under the Cune. He had all this freedom. And he loved Treviso. He could have moved there like how my mother came to Ravane. He could have started a new life and been happy.
Antam are trained from childhood, yes? The butcher would have grown up only ever learning how to be a warrior, a conqueror.
So he invaded the city and turned into a monster, because his Tama never taught him how to do anything else.
He still had
Yeah.
a choice. There is always a choice.
Alright, sell all. There we go. Unfortunately, it doesn't really get me anything new here. Right? What? Do you mind? Game? Like, can we not? Alright. There we go. Alright. I'm not gonna walk all the way back. Message from the front. The drums of war. Oh gosh. More from the Inquisitor. Rook, events move with tremendous speed. Much that we thought certain has turned out to only be wishful thinking, and every day we find ourselves pushed to our limits. The Darkspawn, until now little more than a trickle, have become a flood, and we've been forced to abandon villages and settlements all across southern Ferelden. We have retaken Skyhold from the demons that infested it, and there we've brought the refugees from the onslaught. How fitting that the fortress that housed my people when we waged war against Corypheus should serve to once again protect the innocent from would-be gods. Yet I fear that even Skyhold won't be sufficient. Already the Darkspawn have claimed Redcliffe, and the shores of Lake Calenhad writhe with the Blight's corruption. Our land sickens and dies, and I fear that whoever among Ferelden's people live through this relentless assault will starve to death instead. It's a cruel fate for those who have already been through so much. Skyhold stands as firm as the rock of the mountains themselves, but stone provides little sustenance. The chastened and Avar hunt and bring food, but even they return empty-handed more often than not. But hope remains. There has been no sign of the Antam in the waking sea, and reports from Orlais suggest that the Venatori have been fought to a standstill. The Free Marches have unified under a single banner, and even now march south to aid us in our struggle. I can't say with confidence that we'll win this war, but we will make the gods pay in blood for every inch of ground. The people of Thedas have not yet fallen, and I hope they never will. Yours, the Inquisitor. Alright. Oh gosh, so many little things. Okay, let's go say hi to folks. Rook, we've gotten wind of what Governor of Vinci plans for Treviso. It's not good. Come find us in the diamond. Yep, figured. Alright, Tosh is in their room. So let's go see Tosh first.
Elgernon's an asshole.
Yes.
Talking in people's minds, promising them stuff. It's messed up. At least we saved the Dalish. That'll piss him off.
Yeah. Very true.
And just putting it out there.
Yes?
You and me, a monster hunting team. Warden and Lich. From Darkspawn to demons, we've got you covered.
Corporeal and ethereal enemies alike?
See? You're getting it. Imagine the coin we could rake in.
Lichdom isn't about wealth.
It could be.
Okay, Nev wants to chat.
Venatori had the narrow road. Now they think twice before walking that way.
And your neighbors? What's the price of that protection?
You think I'd charge our dear friends? The people who spread rumors about how Threads made Aelia disappear.
Rebuilding the Thread's reputation for free?
For the few of us left. Now the Venatori who thought he found a legitimate charm supplier, he gets counterfeit goods. Triple cost.
I like it.
So you bleed the Venatori any way you can.
Life's short, isn't it, friends? Let's do what makes us happy. Anyway, Nev, I'm out of news. But the threads are yours. You need something? Say the word.
Thanks, Alec. Remember, if you cross our neighbors...
You can drown me in the Nosen Sea. Rook, it's been a pleasure. You've got a good setup here. Enjoy life in the Fade.
Life in the Fade? Huh. We've been at the lighthouse a while now.
You kind of forget that it's still the Fade. Stopping odds does take time. But I have come to think of it as home, I think.
I don't know when it started, but I think of it as home.
It's built to be inviting.
Which you still find suspicious.
You know, this is my only address now. I still had an apartment back home. Rent paid up and everything. It got torched. In the dragon attack.
Oh.
Nev.
Everything I have is here in this room. One false step from drifting into the Fade.
Between the dragon attack and the Venatori takeover, Nev lost her home in Docktown. I'm sorry.
If I said you have a home with us, would you make fun of me?
Maybe. But thanks. I never expect things to go to plan, but I usually have one anyway. Or 7. And
Yeah.
a half-dozen backup plans, just in case.
And now?
Everything's changed. I've changed. If I survive the job, I'll be starting over, in a way. Maybe that should scare me. But I think I need it. I usually hate unanswered questions, but this one... I'll let myself figure out once I get there.
Fair. City of Shadows. Okay, so I'm guessing because I saved Treviso and not Minrathous, I don't get a choice with Nev. So, yeah. Their support has helped Nev see that she can make a real difference and that she's not alone in the fight. Winter's Wrath. Aligning with the Thread Syndicate to protect Minrathous from the shadows, Nev is swift and determined in taking down any threats. Threader's Plates. This intimidating reinforced leather number is well plated to protect its wearer from Docktown's many enemies. Corruption has a vice grip on Minrathous, and Nev knows the best way to combat it is to rip out its rotten core. Hey. Oh! Wait. I got new stuff. I just saw it. Oh man. Okay. And I know it was an appearance thing. Let's see. So enemies remain sundered when detonated but cannot be detonated again. Sundered effectiveness increased by 20%. You know, actually, that one's not too bad. Oh, I love it. So this is very similar to the Defiant plate, but it's lighter. And obviously it matches Nev's armor coloring. But it doesn't have like all the heaviness that the Defiant plate has. Oh man.
Did you get it?
Get what?
The gift basket as an apology for prying, you know, about you and Tosh.
What exactly was in the basket?
Oh, you know, things. I can't remember now that you ask.
Balara.
Well, oils, mostly. And chocolate.
I would have remembered an oil and chocolate basket.
That's really sweet. I love that Balara is super supportive. Not sure where that went. Though, Lucanus, you have a quest.
Rook, have a moment?
What is it?
You were there to witness my new deal with Spite. You should come with us to see it paid in full.
Interesting.
A spare moment with you is an added benefit.
Well, I can't say no to that.
When you're ready.
Alright, yay. A moment's peace. That's nice. Okay. Little shake. Not talking to folks yet. Has and costs.
I'm surprised Emmeric's talking to you after you killed Manfred.
I didn't force that ridiculous sack of bones to get in my way. Who knows what he saw in that shambling thing? Besides, a lich can easily craft a new manservant.
Alright. That's you. Okay. Right? Wasn't it 9? Rebel's robes! High dragon leather protects against the elements and elemental spells alike. Rebellious sigil burned into the chest. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So it's kind of... It is the Shadow Dragon armor, but kind of more in the Crow colorway. Because I sided with Treviso. Or I decided to save Treviso instead. That's really neat. I love that that's a thing. And it goes with my mage knife very, very well. Kozlin's quill? Crap. I'm not going to swap to this, but should your enemy get too close, plunging this trusty dagger into them should encourage the next to keep their distance. We're gonna discard that. And Thalzian's beacon. How does this triangular focus at the head of this staff float? Magic. Powerful magic. I have a Veilguard staff now. For all the little that I use as staff. Sure, that can be what it visually looks like. Then did I get a helmet thing to view? Don't think I did. Enlightened helmet. I just probably haven't looked at these in a while. Yeah, I just haven't looked at these in a while. Alright, well. That's something. I mean, I have the helmets turned off anyways. Yay! I actually really like this. Wait, hang on. I should have done Nevs while I was in here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, so just to kind of demonstrate what I mean by that, where is it? In here. I know I have it. Yeah, the Defiant plate. So, obviously it's missing, like, the huge heavy cloak, but it has this. It has the little swishiness to it. Like, it's missing the larger chest piece. But it very much does. Well, no, I guess the larger chest piece is there. Maybe it is slimmed down because it is made more for a mage versus, I think the Defiant Plate is technically heavy armor. Like, this is definitely more of a medium armor look. Anywho. Yeah. That, I think, is all I have to look at for this episode. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in to this episode. And in the meantime, in between time, take care, have fun, and happy trails.